What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another comic video. Today we're going to go over 8 more books from the Comic Link auctions that ended on December 13th. We looked at the 90s books. This time we're going to look at the 2000s books from 2000 to 2009. Obviously all these are going to be modern age, all 9.8s. So let's get right to it. Okay, the first book we have here is Captain Marvel number 16 from 2004. First appearance of Phyla-Vell. Final sale $216 with a 90-day average of $262 with an upward trend. This book has seen some interest, some hype because of the rumor that we might see Phyla-Vell in Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor or a future project. That's why this book has now exceeded the $200 barrier, where it wasn't like that before, but now that it is a strong possibility that they're going to be bringing more characters from the Guardians lore. This might be a safe bet, just because they might bring Phyla-Vell at some point down the line, even if it's not in the near future. But $216, $262, pretty good right now. If you can get these in the raw, I would, because there's going to be a lot out there in high grade. Submit those, get those 9.8s. You know, spend like $30, $40, $50 total, and then, you know, reap the rewards here. If it doesn't pan out right now, it'll probably dip a little bit, but for long term, I think this is pretty safe. All right, moving on. We have Boys number 1 from 2006. First appearance of the Boys, first issue. Final sale $285 with a 90-day average of $361, which is on a downward trend. This is on here because of the show on Amazon. The third season is coming out pretty soon. It's on the horizon, and you can see it has dipped a little bit, but once the season 3 trailer, the episodes start coming out, this will see a spike again, and then it'll probably dip again after that, unless they do another season or they keep, you know, they do a spin-off or do more boys related stuff. But until they do that, I think this will continue to kind of dip slowly, because this isn't like a super huge key like, you know, a Marvel or DC book, or even one of the bigger Image ones like Spawn or something like that. So a book like this would be dependent on projects coming out. So I guess we'll see what happens if they're going to do more than, you know, 3 seasons. But 3 seasons is already pretty good, right? All right. Moving on, we have NYX number 4 from 2004, the second appearance of X-23. Final sale $305, 90-day average $420, which is on an upward trend. Of course, anything that's X-Men related will be going up, will be spec'd on hard, so this is no exception. The first appearance is getting out of hand. It's starting to price people out, as you'll see later on. So this is the next best thing. I think this is a good long-term hold no matter what, just because when we see X-23 in the MCU, you'll already have this for, you know, kind of cheap, because it'll spike up even more. All right, so the next one we have Star Wars Legacy number 1 from 2006, first appearance of Darth Krayt. Final sale $351 with a 90-day average of $404, which is on a downward trend. This has seen some interest recently because there's rumors that Darth Krayt might appear in the Boba Fett show or the Ben Kenobi show or some other Disney Plus project. So that's why this book has been spiking up a little bit. But now that the rumors have kind of subsided, we kind of got the rumor, we got the news, and we're kind of off of it now. It's dipped a little bit. Who knows? If they do use Darth Krayt, then this will probably spike up again. Because anything that's Star Wars related, when it comes to Disney Plus stuff, is like gold right now because of how well received it is, and that whole Disney Plus Mandalorian universe, so to speak, has rejuvenated the Star Wars franchise. All right, and we have Y the Last Man, which is the number 1 from 2002, which is the first appearance of Yorick. Final sale $555 with a 90-day average of $821, which is definitely on a downward trend. You can see the almost $300 gap there. This saw definitely a big spike interest hype when the FX show was announced and we saw the trailer and it came out on FX. I'm really not sure how well it was received, but the show is kind of come and gone, and you can see that this is starting to go down because it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. This is similar to like how The Boys or you know, Jupiter's Legacy, things like that, where they're good books, good stories, but when the project that they were slated for is done, come and gone, then the book itself will also drop. Of course, there will be a baseline where it just won't drop below a certain number, but it's no longer going to be that, you know, $800, $900 value. So this will be one of those books. So I think that's something to look for when you look at books to spec on. You kind of want to ride that wave, and then a book like this, when the wave is done, you kind of want to get rid of it before that. All right, the next one we have Black Panther #2 from 2005, the first appearance of Shuri. Final sale was $632 with a 90-day average of $910, which is on an upward trend. Of course, this is going to be one of those big modern grails going forward, because Shuri will be appearing in many MCU projects, and she might even take the mantle of Black Panther in the new Wakanda Forever movie. But this kind of dipped a little bit once they stopped filming because of her injury, and rumors were surfacing that maybe she might not actually get the Panther title, and it might go to someone else like M'Baku, or who knows. I personally hope it'll be Killmonger, but that's kind of why people kind of pulled back. That's why the price kind of went down a little bit. But I think it's a safe bet for this to maintain the value and just keep going up in the long run, because we'll see her a lot. Unless she stops playing Shuri because of whatever political problems or issues she has. But this book is a good long-term hold otherwise. All right, the next one we have Bloodstone #1, first appearance of Elsa Bloodstone, $900 final sale, 90-day average of $879, upward trend. This one is on here because of the rumors that they cast Elsa Bloodstone in the Blade movie. So this was kind of off the radar for a while, and there aren't that many out there. So that's why the value in this is so high. But if it is true, this book should easily hit over that $1,000 mark, because this is kind of like a off the reservation spec book that no one really paid attention to. And now it's on everybody's radar. So that's what's going to drive this price up even more. All right, and the last one here, the best one here, we have NYX #3 from 2004, first appearance of X-23, final sale $1,714, 90-day average $1,767, which is definitely on an upward trend. I've seen this book go as high as $1,800 on eBay, and this, goes with the notion that any X-related character will be something that people will be speccing on hard. So that's why this price is going up. And this is definitely going to be one of those modern grails up there with like Vengeance, Amazing Fantasy 15, things like that. Once we see her, this will probably spike easily over $2,000, and it'll definitely be pricing people out. And then you'll have to get the second appearance. But trying to get this now is tough because everyone is on this as we speak. So the price will steadily climb, I believe. All right, so that's the 8 books from the Comic Link auctions from December 13th from the 2000s. There's one more batch of 10 more books from 2010 to 2020, and we'll be done with that. So thanks for watching. Thank you everybody for the support and the views and the subscriptions, definitely, because we are at the 1,000 subscriber mark. I will be doing a slab giveaway by the end of the year, so stay tuned for that. And till next time, guys, see ya.